Hello and welcome to the ProCycle YouTube channel. I'm Tom, and today we're going to be swapping out our cracked and weepy Clarke Fuel Tank here for a natural Clarke Fuel Tank. We like the size, capacity, and fitment of these tanks overall on the XR. To get things started here, Rob's going to go ahead and remove our seat. There are two 10mm bolts underneath the subframe there, and once you remove the seat, there's another 10mm bolt holding the rear of the tank to the frame. If you have the stock tank, there are two 10mm bolts connecting the frame to the tank up on the forward portion of the frame there. And if you have a Clarke tank like this, there's a crossbar with two Phillips screws holding that in place. Go ahead and disconnect the fuel line and remove the tank, and then we can get started installing the new tank. We're going to be upgrading our tank to a clear natural tank from Clarke. We like the size, the fitment's great, it's a quality tank. So to get started, we're going to wash our tank out. There's just some shavings in there from molding process and drilling, and when they clean everything up, you know, it's kind of standard. You should be doing that to any tank that you're going to install on your bike. Wash out anything that's in there. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and then we'll be back and Rob's going to help us install this on our bike. Part of the first step after you clean out your Clarke tank is to install your Petcock. So now we got our Petcock on the tank. What we're going to do here is Clarke supplies you with this nice foam pad here. They say go ahead and cut this, get a couple 2-inch strips off of this, and then you're going to mount them here on the frame. This will help support the tank. And we'll just zip tie this in place. Just scoot these apart. Bottom of the tank pretty much ends right here. Top of the tank ends about here as far as where it contacts the frame. Before we put the tank on, I just kind of want to show you guys. So it comes with this little mounting wire that kind of helps keep the tank held down and in place. This part of the frame here, this bar that runs across, you're going to go right underneath it, underneath the rectifier, and then that's where it'll screw into place underneath the tank. Take your tank, slide it in over these pucks, line it up with the rear tab back here, bolt it down, hook up your fuel line, and you're good to go. Rear mounting bolt here is just a 10mm socket. Now we can put our fuel line on. The TM40 is this does move around. Fuel filter is optional. We do recommend putting one in line. You can also get one that sits in the mouth of the tank, so it'll pre-filter any fuel that goes into the tank, not just into the carb. Ran this low permeation line here into a little stone filter that's got like a little 90-degree angle on it, and then up into the carb. Now we can throw the seat on and side panels. Yeah, put everything back together, turn it on, fire the bike up. Other than that, go and ride. Don't forget to put a little vent hose or one of these fancy little check valve style vent hoses. So thank you for sticking around, watching the installation of a new Clarke tank hooked up on our XR650L. If you liked what you saw here, if you have questions, comments, concerns, please let us know down in the comment section below. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when we're dropping more videos for the XR, the TW, the DR, Tech Talks, anything like that. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to our newsletter. But other than that, thank you for watching. I'm Tom, and remember, your adventure begins here. Take care.